Okay.
Okay, so welcome to the latest edition of Ted Listens. I am Ted Webster from Your Business Community. I'm joined today by Helen Grimberg and Madeline Kelly from Integrity Conflict Solutions. Can I just start with asking both of you to explain what your business does, please?
Yes, so thank you, Ted. I am Madeline Kelly. I have been a lawyer for more than 30 years. I've given all of that up because I truly believe in mediation as the first port of call when anybody has a dispute, businesses included. So our message is, don't think about litigation, think about mediation when it comes to dispute resolution. I expect Helen will talk a little bit more about why we set up Integrity as a differentiator for businesses in dispute.
So, as a litigator, I spent 28 years defending claims for businesses and for people. I found that so many ended up stressed, out of pocket, and not really in a great place or with the solution they want. With mediation, if you get in early, you can become much more collaborative rather than combative, and get your issues sorted out sooner rather than later, without that stress, expense, and general feeling of not knowing where this is going to end.
And if you leave them alone, disputes can escalate, can't they?
I think that's right. The problem is, if so many small business owners particularly lie awake at night worrying about disputes and don't do anything about them, and so they escalate or they go away but they're unresolved. So that's where we step in to make sure that people get round the table early to resolve their disputes.
And the problem, of course, is that as soon as you get into a litigated legal battle, it's very difficult to put it down again. Lawyers are very much invested in getting the right solution for the client, which can rack up the cost a great deal. So we work with lawyers. We're not disparaging lawyers at all. There is a real place for them, but there's also a real place to start at the beginning, talk through the issues and try and resolve them before you go to the lawyers.
So our mantra would be, mediate early, don't litigate later.
It's a question you get asked often, but what happens if you can't get both parties to the table?
If it's a very good question, actually, Ted, but if you can't get two parties to the table, there's always a process that can be gone down, which is encouraging those two parties with some discussion around what might happen later on in the event that they don't sit down. We've always found that people very much like to sit down and talk about their issues when they realise what long-tail litigation and what the delays in the court system, etc., they're going to face if they don't do that.
And because we are lawyers and have been lawyers, if we do speak to the other side and explain to them exactly that it's a long drawn-out process, why not get round the table now? They generally agree to it.
Good. I've had experiences in the past where I could have used this service, and what it allows you to do is once you've got rid of that problem, you get on with running your business.
Absolutely, which is what people want to do, and get on with it, make their money, do what they should be doing, rather than getting entrenched in ongoing legal battles, which, just in my experience, never end well, really.
So thank you both. That is the latest edition of Ted Listens. You can find that on our YouTube channel, which is Your Business Community. It will be on our website, which is yourbusinesscommunity.co.uk. There's a lot of video content there. You need to log in. You can create a free membership. You need to log in and click on Library and then Ted Listens. Thank you, and I hope you found that informative. Thank you both.
Thank you, Ted.